For anyone who has followed the tumultuous journey of Julia Trubkina and Brandon Gibbs on 90 Day Fiancé, one thing is certain: their love story is anything but a fairy tale. From the moment the city-loving Russian dancer stepped onto the Gibbs family farm, it's been a roller coaster of clashing cultures, familial friction, and deeply personal battles. Now, as they gear up for their appearance on the upcoming season of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, the silence surrounding their storyline in the official trailers has spoken volumes, leaving fans in a whirlwind of speculation. But recent glimpses into their life, tinged with both heartache and quiet solidarity, suggest that their most profound chapter is yet to be written. It was a recent 4th of July post on Julia's Instagram that sent a wave of concern and curiosity through the fan community. A selfie, taken from the passenger seat of a car, showed Julia with eyes that seemed to be welling with tears. Though she put on a brave face, the raw emotion was palpable. It was a fleeting moment, a crack in the carefully curated facade of reality television that offered a glimpse into the very real struggles she's been enduring. The accompanying story, a picture of her and a smiling Brandon with friends, revealed a poignant detail. It was her first time ever seeing 4th of July fireworks, a simple, joyful experience that her friends had to gently coax her into attending. This quiet, almost reluctant, step back into the world is deeply understandable when you learn of the immense personal loss Julia has recently suffered. In May 2025, her beloved dog, Simba, a constant companion and a furry sun in her eyes, passed away after a stroke. The grief has been, by her own admission, a heavy and persistent weight. While social media might not always capture the full picture of a couple's dynamic, Brandon's quiet presence by her side, taking her to see fireworks and offering a semblance of normalcy, speaks volumes. It's in these untelevised moments, away from the prying eyes of the cameras, that the true nature of their bond is often revealed. Their journey to this point has been anything but smooth. We first met them in Season 8 of 90 Day Fiancé, where the stark contrast between Julia's vibrant, city girl personality and the rustic, demanding life on Brandon's family farm in Virginia became an immediate source of conflict. Her struggles with the early morning chores and the well-meaning but often overbearing presence of Brandon's parents, Ron and Betty, were a constant source of tension. It was a classic tale of love versus lifestyle, and fans were divided. But the farm was just the tip of the iceberg. Their appearance on 90 Day, the last resort, peeled back even more layers of their complex relationship, exposing wounds that ran far deeper than disagreements over farm work. It was here, in the vulnerable setting of couples therapy, that some of their most painful secrets came to light. Brandon, with a quiet intensity, revealed his deep desire for a child, a dream that Julia did not share. The reasons for her reluctance, however, were heart-wrenching. She confessed to a past infidelity, a kiss with an ex-boyfriend in Russia before their marriage, a betrayal that Brandon had clearly struggled to forgive. Adding to the emotional powder keg, Brandon expressed his refusal to support Julia's desire to bring her parents to the United States for a visit, a painful blow for someone who had left her entire life behind for him. The therapy sessions were a raw and unfiltered look at a marriage teetering on the edge. Brandon's lingering unhappiness, even after the therapeutic interventions, was evident, setting the stage for their inclusion in Happily Ever After. It seemed their story was far from resolved, their happily ever after still very much in question. Which brings us to the present and the mystery of their absence from the Season 9 trailer. In a world of reality TV spoilers and constant social media updates, their silence has been a masterful stroke of suspense. Both Julia and Brandon have fueled the intrigue, with Julia hinting on Instagram that their storyline is so dramatic and secretive that it had to be kept under wraps. Brandon, for his part, has built anticipation by sharing the official promotional poster, teasing that fans are about to witness their most personal and emotional chapter yet. What could be so explosive that it warrants such secrecy? Have they finally reached a breaking point over their fundamental differences? Will we see the emotional fallout of Julia's grief and how it has impacted their relationship? Or perhaps is there a surprising twist in their tale, a resolution that no on-screen drama and the very real personal hardships, there are glimmers of hope. The image of Brandon, happy and smiling by Julia's side as she experiences her first American fireworks display, is a powerful one. It suggests a partnership that, despite its deep fractures, is still fighting to find its footing. It hints at a husband who, in the quiet moments away from the cameras, is trying to be the source of comfort his wife so desperately needs. As we await the premiere of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, the story of Julia and Brandon Gibbs serves as a poignant reminder that love is not always loud declarations and grand gestures. Sometimes it's found in the silent support, the shared grief, and the quiet determination to navigate life's storms together. Whether their journey leads to a final, heartbreaking separation or a hard-won, resilient love, one thing is for sure: their story is far from over, and we will all be watching, waiting to see what unfolds.